Chris, this is a notorious gang, but from South L.A., the Rolling 60s, however, decided to have their gang holiday here in Studio City at this rental club behind me called Platinum. Now, they decided to come here, I'm assuming, Sergeant Dan Horan, to stay away from people like yourself in South Los Angeles. However, you found him.
We found him. We got word that the Rolling 60s were having their, what we call their Hood Day party here at this club behind us. And myself and about 20 officers from the 77th Street Gang Detail came out here, and with cooperation from officers from North Hollywood Division, the Gang Detail, and patrol officers took action on the party.
Sergeant Horan, what did you see when you got inside?
There's about 400 people inside, a number of whom are Rolling 60 gang members, several of whom are on probation or parole with specific conditions that they're not allowed to congregate with other parolees or gang members. Inside, a lot of marijuana being smoked in there. Kind of smelled like a Bob Marley concert if you walk inside. In fact, it still smells that way even now, hours after we've been here. So not real high-profile criminal activity, but criminal activity nonetheless. And the Rolling 60s are, they've been designated as one of the top 10 gangs in the city of Los Angeles.
How many of them do you have under arrest right now, and how long can you detain them for?
We have about 20 under arrest right now for violations of parole or probation, along with 2 or 3 others that have outstanding warrants.
And you can keep them for how long on a violation of parole?
The parole, it's up to the Department of Corrections. They can sentence them for up to a year for each parole violation. On probation, they can be sentenced for whatever crime they're originally on probation for. The judge has the option of revoking their probation and sentencing them to whatever the appropriate sentence is for the charge they originally booked for.
This is a gang any way possible. You and the members of the LAPD want to get off the street.
Correct. We're gonna follow them to Studio City or anywhere else in the city of Los Angeles. If we find out that they're gathering, we're gonna investigate and take action.
What makes the Rolling 60s so notorious?
They're one of the larger gangs in South Los Angeles, one of the more well-established. There is a gang injunction against them in the neighborhood that they claim, down the area around the area of Slauson and Crenshaw in South Los Angeles. And they're large in number and notorious in their activity.
And Sergeant Horan, when you consider this, for the people waking up who live here in Studio City and the San Fernando Valley, wondering, well, what is this gang doing in our neighborhood? Is this common during these quote-unquote gang holidays?
The gang holidays correspond with the streets that the gang members claim. So the Rolling 60s have their holiday on June the 10th. Through the summer months, there'll be other gang parties for different gangs. And so if they're in the city of Los Angeles, we'll find them and we'll do the same thing.
And not uncommon for them to come to other neighborhoods in order to avoid the jurisdiction of the area that they live in?
Not uncommon at all.
All right, so they could be coming to any area near where people live?
Any area in the city of Los Angeles or even beyond.
All right, Sergeant Dan Horan, LAPD, thank you very much. Good work, sir. Just want to let you know, Chris and Jennifer, for people coming today, traveling through this area, there is a part of Ventura, this well-traversed area, that is closed, but they're expecting this to be cleared up at any time right now that this looks like the sweep is over. Jennifer, I just heard you say you're familiar with this area. A lot of people are familiar with this club specifically. This is a club that is used for rental events and for parties, but the LAPD from South LA came and found their gang members, and now 20 of them are under arrest for a parole violation. They may be from South LA, but they got them right here in Studio City. I'm Robert Kowalczyk. Let's go back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Robert. That was an interesting question about why they would be in Studio City, and you got the answer. Thanks so much, Robert.